I now unseal this scroll in the presence of those meant to hear. This scroll has waited for the fire in your spirit to rise again, and now it speaks. This is for the chosen ones who burn, who've walked through the wreckage of old lives, who lost names, homes, lovers, even faith, and still you rise. These readings and channeled messages are for the chosen ones. This is your series. Welcome to the Chosen One series. This is the scroll edition. So we're going to go over your life and your life's journey and what you've endured and what's it bringing to you, okay? So we're going to do that now because we've unsealed the scroll. Now is your time. Let's get into it. I'm going to tell this like a story. So in the past, you had a lot of fears, a lot of worries, concerns, right? But you also had these desires. You had your own things that you wanted to achieve. You felt drawn to, like I always say, passionate about. And these were not even the spiritual things just yet, all right? These were other things first. But as a chosen one, you know, sometimes a lot in the beginning days when we're very young, for some of us, it stops in our 20s and we start seeking that spiritual path. Even then, it's still scary. So things were very fearful at the time for you. Maybe a little lost. Some of you weren't lost, but there were a lot of things to be concerned about. But you were being called, you always felt this warrior spirit, this fire burning inside of you. You have fire. You understand? I'm not just talking about the signs. No, I'm not talking about the elements that we have when it comes to ancestors, like I have water spirits and earth. No, we're not talking about that. A fire inside of you. Working with the actual elements we're talking about. This burning desire to help others. Injustice pissed you off, okay? You just want to always help in whatever way, but it's not just like, oh, let me help. Oh. No, it's like fire. I'm going to help this person. I'm going to fight for this person's rights. I'm going to do this, like this fire inside of you. You are fearless. Fear to do certain things, that's different than fearless to help others. That fear goes. When you're standing up for yourself and for others, that fear is gone. You don't have that kind of fear. That's not the fear we're talking about, okay? The other fear is about going for certain goals, kind of being lost. That's what I'm talking about. But fearless in standing up for what's right, being strong, standing your ground. So you're this light for people, all right? So let's just jump forward here. You've gone past that awkward stage of life, because that us people who are chosen have, it's like this awkward stage. We're weird maybe to people, but there's always been this light inside that people can see. Whether you felt that way or not, it was there, but it shows up more, or you recognize it more as you got older, okay? Some of you have this witchy spirit, you know, not in a bad way. You were drawn to herbs, different things, like this witchy type of doing rituals, even spell work. Some people were, you know, but they weren't using it for bad, okay? You're just drawn to these types of things. You, I don't know if you feel this way, but it doesn't matter. You are a comfort to others. You have this motherly like spirit, whether you feel it or not. Others can feel it in you or from you, right? But you also are loved, especially by your ancestors, universe, whatever you believe in, angels, whatever you believe in, you are loved by the unseen we're talking about. And in this realm here, you are loved. It may not always feel that way, but you are. So then eventually you start to shift your perspective. Things start to change. Your way of thinking, even being, what you believe in, starts shifting. Or for some of you who've always known what you believe in, right? It started to grow. And the time frame of this happened for you guys in the summer. Maybe it's every summer you have a shift, but I have summer here. Some shifts happen, like you're shifting. Okay, even this summer I feel a shift coming for the collective, right? You have, of course, you're chosen, so you've always been highly intuitive. Sorry, I'm getting a download. So you've always been highly intuitive. Sorry, that download kind of messed with me. Sorry. 1 second. Yeah. So you've always been highly intuitive. And now you're learning to trust yourself more. And you have to learn to trust yourself more if you're not. So the download I was having was, I was seeing someone's life. It was not easy. Like, you're so sensitive that even when you were younger, things were just like, I don't know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You knew things and then people doubted you, even as a kid. That's what I was seeing. It was kind of heavy. The person, or maybe it's the whole collective. We all go through that, you know. It's not easy. Maybe, yeah, it was so heavy in me that it had to have been everybody. I'm sorry you went through that. I mean, we all have to go through it. So I can't be sorry about that part, but I'm so sorry for the feelings you had to feel. It's not easy. Okay, let's move on. Let me just try to release that energy. Hold on. Okay. Right. And some of you, even animals, are drawn to you and maybe even some of you talk to animals. That's not a bad thing. It's not weird. This is a safe space, okay? It's not weird. Like I said, highly intuitive. You get your messages. You also get downloads too, whether that be dreams, visions, which to me are the dreams. In the dreams, you're living this thing in the spirit realm. You're doing the things. But sometimes the dreams to me are also visions. But I'm a dreamer, so that's why I can say those things. Big time dreamer. I was gonna say, yeah, you get your messages, your downloads. You work with moon energy. This is not gender specific, but we do work with those energies, everyone. So what I'm saying here is that feminine side is that intuitive side, and that's what I'm seeing when I see this here, what I'm seeing. Sorry. I don't know, it's coming back. I don't know why it's coming back. I might have to like lean into that and figure that out. But I want to finish this spread. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, so maybe I'm gonna have to just lean into it. I can't finish. I only have 2 more cards to look at, but I can't do it. Seeing a lot of stars. I'm thinking some of you have ancestry. Well, all of you have ancestry with celestial beings, okay? That's where you come from. Yeah, so that's why that heavy feeling is there. You're not used to this world. It's not easy to be in this world. Even if you're coming from another lifetime that was on this planet, it's still not your original form. Something is like that here. It's just not easy. I'm seeing outer space. Okay. Please. I need to move on from this energy. Yeah, so excuse if you hear them mowing the lawn. Excuse the noise. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Outer world. Also, outer worldly experiences here on this planet. Maybe some abductions. All right. Don't be afraid to talk about those things. Don't care what people think. Okay. If you had an experience, you had experiences in life. And if people don't believe in it, that's their problem. If you know what you've been through, don't care about what people think. You know. Okay? And then you've had time to reflect. This is a lot of our time to reflect. Like all of us who are chosen, I feel like this is all of our season to reflect the last few years, right? Possibly during the pandemic. Maybe you're also feeling a little dizzy or weary. Okay. Yes. So there's time and time again where you had this feeling of being defeated. But you're going to come out of that, okay? The pieces to the puzzle are coming together. They're coming together. There's hope here. There will be joy. You just have to lean in and go for what you want in life, okay? You're going to be looked up to, okay? Recognized here. You're gaining some new skills. I'm talking spiritually, right? So psychically. New gifts are coming in. Let me know if you've been having those experiences. You're getting over any addictions, anything that no longer serves you. I'm hearing that some of you did have actual addictions in the past. That's okay. We all make our mistakes. So, or we're allowed to go through our experiences, right? But you're good now, which is a good thing. Maybe some of you are still trying. Keep at it. All I'm seeing here is your intuition is crazy. It's through the roof. So maybe some of you, butterflies are symbolic. Not maybe. I am telling you, some of you butterflies are symbolic to you. They mean something to you. And the water. I know I'm still not talking about water spirits and those things. I'm talking about actual water. Maybe the ocean, the rivers, and the lakes that you stop. But I'm being serious. And you were born with this charm. Whether you believe it or not, you have a charm about you. And everyone has a different type of charm. You have a charm about you. And you do get a lot of offers. You do. In different ways. especially in the past. Like right now, we are in a time of waiting. So maybe you feel like that's not true. Maybe not right now because you were in a time of waiting and learning. But in the past and in your future and right now, there are some small things coming through. Maybe not the way that you want it, but it's coming through. A lot of burdens are being lifted soon. I guess the summertime, right? We're gonna see. Summer. Let me see something here. Balance. So you're learning to balance right now. And I'll pull one more and then we are going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to support your girl. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Sharing is caring. No, honestly, support me. That's all I ask. I'm not asking you to buy anything. Just support me. And if you do want to book a reading, I am available for that. You know, crystalspiritualhealer.com. All right. Wow. I can't make it up, huh? So this is the gateway activation deck, but look at this. This might not be your actual family, your star being family, but celestial family, but still the fact that star being guides came in here. That's what I've been seeing this whole reading, right? Venusian, galactic council, star being guides. Answer the call. We're talking about the calling right now. And this was showing me your past here, what you've been through. And now you're answering the call, or you should be answering the call. And it's time to shine. I did say earlier that you're going to be recognized. So it's time to shine. Earth star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. We did get grounding yesterday in the other type of reading that we did. Seraphim gateway, voice activation. Yes, you need that because now's your time to teach people. It's coming. Your season is coming. I'm going to say summertime. It begins in the summertime. Angelic attunement, divine support. Yes, you are being supported. So I'm really happy about this. Let me know what you think and follow me here on TikTok if I'm repurposing this to TikTok. Follow me on TikTok at Intuitive Girl 4. Okay, my lovelies. Until next time, toodaloo. Say goodnight. We could sure do love it, but I need your lips on mine. Can you kiss me more?